Alright, so this video is going to basically wrap up the custom taxiway creation series of tutorial videos. So yeah, we're just going to take a quick look at our finished ground polygons and take it from there. Alright, so here, this is our kind of our first model here, obviously. Looks pretty good. And this is what I was trying to avoid by raising those lofts. As you can see that the blackened edge on this part of the taxiway shows above that curve there, and I wish this curve would show above this taxiway at that point there. But you know, for a small, simple airport, you know, maybe not that big of a deal. And obviously if you remove the black edge, if you wanted to compromise, you could remove that kind of a darkened edge, and then it would probably work pretty good. But yeah, so in theory, I think it's a pretty good method. It's not my favorite way of doing it, but I thought I'd show you guys. Here's the curve, all looks pretty good. Obviously you have to kind of go back through and refine, as you can see, like down here. The line doesn't match up perfectly with the other ones, so you're going to have to go back into Gmax and, you know, move those around a little more and get them lined up a little better. Let's see here. Let's go to our next model. There's our hangar that we had created. Let's see. Here's our kind of our Y. I thought it turned out pretty good, actually. Has pretty nice lines. The edges of the let's see, I'm trying to get our thing through. There we go. Trying to get to rotate it. The edges of our well, the edge texture matches up pretty well with the main seamless texture. I think that's partly because the line might be covering up the seam, and then if the line wasn't there, there might be like a small seam visible. But I know just from past experience that it doesn't show up very well at all, and so it blends nicely. Yeah, so I think there's the one thing you might do. You might create another loft and just add like some wear, at least on the center line. I think that would look pretty good. But it all looks pretty matched up pretty well. This right here, I think, has something to do with the taxiway stuff underneath this taxiway. So I don't think it has anything to do with this model. But yeah, there's that. We'll go over to our concrete taxiway, which is right here, and of course we're going to test that kind of wear deal going on here. Which I thought worked out pretty good. I thought just maybe I made it just a little too. I think it just needs to be a little more just straight, streaked up and down, you know, because there's a little bit too much kind of wavering in it, I think. And again, this is a different concrete texture than I had showed you how to create. But I will be uploading this concrete texture along with the one we first created, and actually all these textures and the model. I'll be uploading all those to Mediafire, and so you can download those. Or actually, you know what? In fact, I might actually upload to Dropbox because I think it'd be easier to download from there. But anyhow, I'll be uploading it to some file share, and you guys can download that and get a good look at everything. But yeah, I think overall things turned out pretty good. You can see here the wear, because it overlaps, it's twice as dark as the wear where it doesn't overlap, and so that. I think that's kind of a side effect of doing it this way. You could just make a completely different poly here for the wear and edit it more, and that's probably what I would do. Anyhow, and the concept works pretty well. Okay, anyways, but I think maybe if it wasn't so dark, if it just faded a little more, it may not be so bad. But you can see there's a little bit of blending issues right there too. Anyhow, all in all, I think it worked out pretty good. Taxi lines look good. Concrete texture, I think, looks pretty good. And all that. Curves and all that, so all looks pretty clean. So yeah, I hope this has been an informative series of tutorials. Here we are. We're sitting. We're sitting at Spokane here, flying around Spokane. You may already know, but I am working on terminal of Spokane International Airport's terminal. I'm getting quite a ways on. I'm actually thinking about making kind of a video to kind of show off my terminal. Kind of just show you guys some of the things I've been working on with it. And now that I've finished this series of tutorials, I need to make a tutorial for the light pole series, as far as for the night lighting. what will a light pole be without night lighting, you know? But anyhow, so we'll get that light added to the light pole. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure where I'll go from here, but you know, just keep making videos. Just subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Alright, thanks.